the #1 decentralized crypto spending card out there. Thanks very much for joining. You could drop in the chat box. About 100 of you already online. I'm Bruce. I'm here with obviously Bruce Koenig as well. He's the CEO of Vault27. Thanks, Bruce, for coming on. You'll hear a bit from him later because he's a lot colder where he is compared to where I am. I'm doing this presentation from Cape Town in South Africa. And Bruce, I assume, is probably in Northern Ireland still in the UK. So thanks, y'all. Thanks, everybody. I can see Paul from the UK, Janine, New York. Geez, we've got people, Cape Town, South Africa in the house. Drop in the chat box where you're watching this from. Thanks very much for coming on. We're going to dive through and try get through as much as we can in about 35 minutes. We know your time is valuable, as much as it is for Bruce and I. But we like to do these calls every Tuesday. It is 6 p.m. my time in almost the early evening, which is 6 p.m. Central European time. I'm sure around America, I think it's 12 p.m. in the Eastern Standard Time, etc. And probably 5 p.m. in the UK with Bruce, Netherlands. Yeah, so probably people from Europe. That's awesome. New York, George, South Africa. Thanks very much. Yeah, thanks everybody for coming on. It's just over 100 of you joining, and we are going to dive straight in and get going. Let me share really what this platform and this tool and this product is about for you. So Vault27 is a Visa or a Mastercard. You get issued depending on your jurisdiction, powered by cryptocurrency. It's a premium currently a virtual digital card. So you can add it to your smartphone. I've got an iPhone 16 Pro Max. So it's supported by Apple iPhones or an Android device, such as a Samsung Android, as long as it's got Google Pay, so Google services, Google App Services, and you can add Google Wallet, any Androids that supports that. And obviously your phone must be NFC compatible, NFC. Most phones in the last couple of years are NFC compatible, which means they support tap pay. So, Bruce and I are big support and fans of virtual digital cards. We don't walk around with thick wallets anymore. I like to add even my normal bank cards, my credit cards to my mobile phone. And of course, I can add my Vault27, which is my favorite card, my Vault27 crypto spending card. And really what's exciting about this is you can now spend your cryptocurrency directly on a card without having to exchange it to fiat currency. Fiat currency is your normal currency in your country. If you're in the UK, the British pound, etc. South Africa is rand. Europe is the euro. The USA, of course, the American dollar. So we have to find crypto exchanges normally when we earn crypto from trading platforms or blockchain-based platforms that create you maybe wealth or passive income, or your crypto wallets, or you purchase crypto. Normally, you've got to sell that to fiat currency and use a centralized bank to get that into your central bank. And that has no privacy whatsoever. The governments and jurisdictions around the world have full access to your centralized bank. And people more and more are liking the decentralized nature of crypto. And they want to spend with financial privacy. And Vault27 Pro card offers that with some also exciting things, a 9-level referral plan. And myself, such as a network marketer, I come from the IT world, and I was an employee for 17 years. And really, I discovered the ability and the benefit of building a community and earning myself residual income by helping growing a community and supporting a project such as this awesome tool, which anybody needs in the crypto space. There's about 800 million people worldwide that have cryptocurrency wallets now. And I can assure you not even 10% of them probably even own a crypto card to spend their crypto simply and with obviously great financial privacy and with benefit to earn yourself some residual income. And I want to talk a bit about that later to show the power and the earning potential. So remember, this is a digital virtual card currently. There will be physical cards in the future that come out from Vault27. We're merely just waiting for Visa and Mastercard to approve our color scheme and logos. I'll show you now what the Vault27 cards look like. Very cool, yellow, green, lime green, pink color. And we're waiting for Visa and Mastercard to approve that. So we can release some physical cards for some people that like to hold a physical card and keep that in maybe your Flick wallet, etc. You'll be able to get those in the future as well and have them all available for you to view on the same platform. So it is powered by Visa or Mastercard, wherever those are accepted worldwide in over 150 countries. Just like you would have a normal credit card with your bank, it's simply a normal card you add to your your phone, such as Apple Wallet or Google Wallet, and you could tap and spend with incredible limits, better than the competition out there. $100,000 a day, daily spending limit. And this can even scale freely. It's up to you. We can even scale that up for individuals if they want to even purchase a Lamborghini. If you're sitting in Dubai, we've done that for a customer before where they've tapped and spent $300,000 with our card to buy a car using cryptocurrency. That's absolutely available. We like to just set a safe limit of $100,000 per day, which is, for most people, a sufficient amount. It is secure. It is decentralized on the blockchain. You're in full control of it with all mobile-ready support, and that really exciting, which excites me, and where I got obviously introduced and chatting to Bruce, and him and I know each other for many years. He is an expat South African who lives in the UK now, but back in the day, about 10 years ago, him and I were in the IT space together, and he's always been a tech entrepreneur and very, very experienced in testing and actually getting into the crypto card world over the last 3-4 years. He knows all about the platforms out there, the competition out there, and we've fine-tuned and we are constantly developing with the development team with Bruce to make it the best crypto card platform out there with the best features for us. So how much does this card cost? Well, $100. That is your one-time life fee. You've got a card for life for $100 for you to buy and purchase your own crypto card. That's very affordable. And there is a small admin fee on top of that of $10 once off. That's a bank issuing fee. The bank requires a $10 admin fee. That doesn't go to anything around Vault27 at all. It's $100. And obviously some of that $100 really goes back to us, the community, for helping grow the Vault27 global outreach as we expand all around the world. And there is an initial first-time deposit, but that is for you to spend. We require a $50 first-time deposit for you to shop, spend, maybe take Bruce out for lunch or coffee. If I was sitting with him now and he didn't know anything about crypto cards, which he does know, he would go, that's fantastic. He'd even spend right there. And all this takes 5 minutes. So if I was meeting Bruce for the first time, he could get his card within 5-6 minutes on his phone, spending and working, issued digitally straight away. There is a Q&A box there on Zoom if you want to type a Q&A box while I'm doing this. Probably wait for me to go through this presentation. Bruce will try to go through the Q&A if possible in the Zoom section. Please don't type in the chat box any questions. Go into the Q&A section of Zoom. While I'm doing this, Bruce will take a look and take a peek there. And while Bruce is talking, I will follow on from him and take a look there as we end this call. So how it works, remember I said you could create your own wallet, you could register, you get a referral link. That's like me sending my referral link to Bruce, and he will then obviously send a one-time amount, $160. Remember I said the card is $100. There's a $10 bank issue fee. That is now $110. And a first-time load fee of $50. That's $50 is for you to spend, so it's not a cost. You can absolutely start shopping online wherever a Visa or Mastercard is accepted, or tap and spend from your mobile phone. And just so you know, there is no monthly or annual fee or even renewal fee. Once you've got your card for $100 once off, in 2 years' time, you get issued a new card for free. You don't pay annual fees or monthly fees. It's $100 really once off for you to have a crypto card. The only spending and fee amount is your top-ups. And that is when you load crypto onto the card. And for financial privacy, I don't mind paying a 6% load fee. You can understand the benefits of that, to be able to send crypto directly onto the card and load it. And what's very cool is of that 6% load fee, 2% goes back to us. And that creates us some exciting residual. I'm going to talk about that at the end of this before I pass over onto Bruce. 2% of that goes to the community and 4% is to the banks and to Vault27, Bruce and his development team, to helping obviously develop. Obviously, they have to make obviously some income there. But we will be able to even fine tune this as we grow as a community. And that's why I really want us to scale to 5, 10, 20,000 users. Once we start scaling up, we could get even better preferential fees from the banks once we get the users, and this may drop to 5% and who knows 4% in the future, or we may be able to give not 2% to the community, 2.5 or 3% to the community 9 levels in the future as we grow much, much bigger. So this is really, that really excites me, and I'm really going to talk about really the 9-level compensation plan, because a lot of people here on this community call have invited you because they want to grow a community use a tool card that's going to give you benefit, financial privacy, and the ability to earn commissions. And simply put, as you can see here, there is a 9-level commission plan on obviously the activation of purchasing a card, which simply means if Bruce didn't know anything about this and Bruce registered and signed up to Vault27 and purchased his card, I would make $25 commission, 25% of the $100. That's very cool. That's very generous. I will make 25. That's a quarter of the amount of money he's bought that card for, $100. You could see here, I make $25 level 1. And that really means if Bruce now goes off to speak to someone and say he was visiting me in Cape Town, South Africa, and he went back to the UK, Northern Ireland, where he's from, and he spoke to anyone in Northern Ireland and shared his referral link, and it's free to refer, doesn't cost you a monthly fee to refer. All customers can refer, no problem. Just like we did with Uber Eats and the Uber app, for example, we could share our referral code and get benefit, but it goes much better than just a direct 1 level. It goes 9 levels, because anybody Bruce refers to in Northern Ireland, yes, Bruce will make $25, but I will make level 2 commissions because Bruce is in my team, he's in my community. I'll make $12 of every card sale Bruce does. And it could really compound and expand nicely. $9 from level 3. That could be someone in Australia, Asia, Japan, who knows where. It's open in now over 150 countries, Vault27. This can compound and expand. And you can see $65, 65% of the total of $100 is given once off commission upon a sale of a card. That's really, really cool. So 35%, obviously the $35 balance goes to the bank and obviously Vault27 team, but 65% is given to us as a community for helping expand this. That's really cool and exciting. And I can get that instantly once Bruce sends his money to the platform in 5-6 minutes. He has proof of concept and proof of the product working. And remember now, Bruce has got his card for life and he's going to carry on spending every single month. But I won't make any more card sales from Bruce ever again. So there, we've now shifted not just 1 commission for a card, we cleverly made a 2nd commission for users to help him compound and grow. And that's the top-up commissions. That's the lifetime residual. Because I know Bruce has got his Vault27 card for life now. And every time Bruce tops up, and basically that's his spend, every time Bruce tops up, say, $1,000 on his card, I'm going to make 1% of that top-up, which is $10. 1% of $1,000 is $10. If you put in $100, I'd make $1. 1% of $100 is $1. And that's really cool. So I'm making residual income from Bruce's spending, and that's just level 1. If Bruce shares it to 3 people, level 2, I'm going to make of those individuals who I may not even know who are living in, say, Northern Ireland, I'm going to make 0.3% of their spend. And it goes on for 9 levels. 2% of the 6% load fee, 2% is given to us 9 levels. And I'm going to show you the power of that in my live platform as I switch now, the power of that as it grows 9 levels. That's lifetime residuals. And that could be someone spending money every single month. They could be earning from various platforms. And we've partnered with a couple of exciting platforms. Some of you on this community may be part of DAO1. We support DAO1 tokens, all their native tokens for that community to send, and they could earn money through smart trading bots and all kinds of cool things. They could send money straight to this card platform and spend every single month, and I could be making percentage residual from their load fees. So in summary, remember, it's $100 once off for the card, a $10 bank fee, and remember, an initial top-up of $50, but that's for you to spend. It's not a cost. Your total spend really is $110 once off, and you get your card. There's no extra added interchange fees when you're spending your crypto, when you're tapping. There's no fees added on at all when you tap and spend your card or you purchase online. Zero fees and zero network loading fees at all. There's just a once off 6% load fee every time you load crypto on it. Let's go and dive in onto my live dashboard. Here is my Vault27, and you can see a great look and obviously overview menu here for you. And I'll explain what all this means. Here is my Vault27 virtual card. I've already added this to my smartphone, so I can tap and spend. If I want to reveal my card details, if I've forgotten or I've lost my phone, I want to add it to my phone again, I could log onto this platform and take a look at it and get my card details no problem. And of course, I could top up the card whenever I want. I'm going to show you how quick it is to top up the card. Here's my live balance at the top here. That's my live balance, always available. It updates like every few seconds. It updates and shows me there my live balance in US dollars currently on the card. And here is the supported cryptos currently on the right-hand side. You can see 3 native tokens from the DAO one, the Pertum blockchain, available for me to send at no additional fees at all. Vault27 give 0 fees, 0 bridging fees. That's a kind offer from them for you to send your crypto straight from your decentralized MetaMask wallet. You can send it straight to this for people that are part of DAO1, or your classic cryptocurrencies, your US dollar Tether, which is obviously the digital version of dollar, USDT on the Ethereum blockchain, ERC20, or USDC for people in Europe that maybe can't get USDT on the Ethereum blockchain. All of these available, and conveniently, one deposit address. So it's foolproof. There's no mistakes you can make. You can send all of these 5 cryptocurrencies straight to the platform. And there are going to be more cryptocurrencies added that are currently being tested. Hopefully by the end of this month, we're just waiting for Bruce, and Bruce could elaborate. Maybe we need to discuss this. USDT BEP20 and USDT TRC20 on the Tron network is soon to be added. And of course, we'll take it more cryptos as we develop and add along on that platform. So I can send cryptos straight to here. That'll arrive in my wallet balance, and I could load that. I can even send funds and move funds between partners. If you've got your spouse or your wife or your husband on the Vault27 card, you could send money to each other. You can move instantaneously in seconds, like literally 1 second, move money between cards if they want to top up a different card on a different account, or you owe money, or Bruce says, Brendan, I'm going to pay for the lunch, $100, you owe me 50, just send it on the platform. I could send it straight to his account on the platform and send, because we both Vault27 customers, and send the money between peer-to-peer deposits. Basically, we could send funds. And these are sort of features that we are adding all the time. Now, besides obviously the platform here, we've got some info around Google Pay, Apple Pay to add. We've got the Telegram group you could join, absolutely. All of my wallet transactions and my history, my spending, all of it is available. As if I was logging into internet banking, my internet banking, all of it is available for me to view here on this platform simply. And what's also really exciting at the top of the page is the revenue share. We are all revenue share members by option. If you are a customer, you are a revenue share member, and that's the 9-level compensation plan, what I spoke about. You can really see just residually from commissions, I've got another $147 gifted to me for free, because I've decided to take action and share, obviously, this platform and this tool product into the community globally. That's incredible. That's, if I end up making maybe $300 or $400 a week, $300-400 a week, that's some good money. Maybe over $1,000 a month. I could get for lifestyle, shopping, food expenses. I could start tapping, and that's just a start. You can see just this year I got involved with Vault27. This year I already almost made $5,000, and we're only in April. I've been on holiday for a couple of weeks as well, which I haven't been active much at all. I've shared my link to 55 people, and probably about 35 people have actually bought their card, and it's expanded down 9 levels, enough for me to start making top-up commissions, card commissions. And you can just see, if I want a reminder of the 9 levels, it's always available for me to view here, the 9 levels, obviously, from the card commissions and the lifetime residual commissions as people top up. Very, very cool. Earn forever on every card load on a community as you go down. So recent commissions, you can take a look here. All of it's available for you. Look at level 6 there, level 5, level 9. I've already got 9 levels for people that remove from me as they're topping up and spending. Look at this drips of money. All of this is coming today on the 14th of April. This is just money that's residually just coming in. It's out of my control now because I decided to take action, and it's going along. Top-ups are coming in and money are coming in all the time. It only shows me just the previous 20 amounts, but trust me, there's probably been about 80 or 90 that have come in just today of cents that come in, and it just adds up. Suddenly you're making $30-40 a day that's just residually coming in, and I could top that up and spend it. I could take my partner out for dinner or something like that, or anything you like as it comes. I can view even my team, and in terms of the referral, in terms of people that have got involved with the business. I can see some people, none of them have referred yet. If they've never referred their link, that's not a problem at all. But some people have. Look at Leanne here. She shared her link to 6 people, and she's made personally $84.46. Prince has just shared 4 people. He's made $26.73. So I can even see from people in my community that are really taking action and decided to help grow this community globally as they've gone along. Before I dive in and really just show you the opportunity and just illustrate the power of growing and just referring to one person a month, what that could be for you as a side hustle or potential business, I'm going to show you just withdrawing this and loading this commission live onto my card. I'm actually going to transfer that $147.46 to my wallet. It's already gone to zero. That is very quick. If I go back to my dashboard, it is available over here for me to now top up. Remember, my card balance was $114.96. I'm now going to top up my card with $147.46. If I was now in the car waiting to spend, or I was even standing at the shopping till at the counter, you can see there's just a 6% fee that it takes off. It's all done for you on this platform straight away. Remember, this was money that was gifted to me for free. It's not even my crypto at all. Because I've taken action, I've earned that helping grow the community. So I can confirm that as a top up. Take a look at that card topped up. Some platforms take an hour or 2 hours or 4 hours or even 24 hours to have that money available on the card, added straight to the card. It is that quick. So if I was there, you can see there's my balance is already updated. If I was tapping already there at the shops, I would already now have $253 available for me to spend. All of this is convenient. All of this works wherever a Visa and Mastercard supported. That's very, very cool and very, very awesome. Hopefully this is making sense to you. And if someone's invited you to this call, you could immediately reach back to them and get your referral link to get your own Vault27 card. But before I hand over to Bruce just to talk a couple of minutes before obviously we start ending off this call, I want to show the power of the commission earnings really. Real growth, real people, real income. Here's an example. If you just refer one person a month. Now remember, this card is only $100. If you refer one person each month, and they start to duplicate and copy you the following month. That means if I spoke to Bruce now and it was January 2026, and Bruce got his card and he tested it for a couple of weeks, and in February, the next month, he referred one person. The following month, he referred one person. And then I just got and spoke to someone else in February, Brendan, and then I spoke to someone in March, and I spoke to someone in April. In a whole year, I've only referred 12 people in 12 months. One person a month. January, February, March, just one on a card tool which has 800 million people around the world that has crypto currently. And I only spoke to one person a month. You can see there I've already spoken to 55 people in April in 4 months. But if I only did one person a month, this shows you the power for people, just to show you how it could scale. You spoke to one person a month and they bought a card for a once off $110. Call it $110 because a $10 admin fee plus $100. And they just spent $200 a month. Your community that you started growing, this one person you added a month, and they spoke to one person the following month. And every single person only spent $200 a month, which is a really low amount. Here's going to show you the power of earnings, just 9 levels. Because yes, your team will start compounding levels 13, level 18, level 20 from you. Remember, you're only going to earn 9 levels, and that starts at $25 direct. If Bruce signed up, referred me direct, $25 down to $2. Here's the reminder of the card commissions you earn level 1 to level 9. And here's the example of, remember, 1% of Bruce tops up $200. I'm going to make $2. I'm going to make 1% of Bruce's spending per month because he's only spending $200. And we're looking at a hypothetical example with everybody only spending $200 a month, which is quite a low amount. But this is going to show you the power of one person, just one person per month, 9 levels of income. Take a look at this as it starts compounding. At the end of the first month, I only got a team size of 1 person. And in February, remember, I'm going to add my second person, and Bruce is going to add his first person. So now my team is only 3 people. Look how it works, and if you could understand how you could build a business in the first 12 months. By the end of the year, by December in the first year, I've got a team of 4,000 people. I can tell you my team now is about 1,500 already. And I'm in month 4, halfway. Not 15. My team is already 1,500. Where am I going to be by December? My team is already 1,500 because I didn't just do one person a month. I've already got 12 or 15 people a month that I've managed to speak to. It's not that hard to with a product that's so awesome with financial privacy that everyone needs. But if you just did one person a month, and it just shows you the power of duplication, you could have a team of 4,000 people with them just referring one person a month. And in that month of December, take a look at this, the card commissions alone, $6,500 just that month. and $800 from their spending of just $200 spend is a total of $7,300 you've earned in December. Imagine if you could be making, even November, you've made $4,000. Take a look at that. In your first year, here's your cumulative running total as you're earning, or adding on every month. In your first year, you've made $16,600. Not bad for a side income. And really in October, November, December, you're starting to make some decent money. And that's just one person a month. Obviously, you could try go 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 people a month. But take a look at how it scales there. Now, take a look at month 13 in your second year. Now, a year goes so fast. I mean, I'm 44 years old already now, and these years go. I can't believe we're already in the second quarter of this year. And Bruce and I were chatting about launching these exciting compensation plan in January, in the first week of January. Now we're already in April, middle of April, about to go into the second half of April. So a year goes by so quickly. In my second year, just doing the same thing, one person a month in month 13, one person a month in month 14. Take a look at it as how my team scales down all the way. And this is just 9 levels. Obviously, there might be a lot more people than are levels 10 to 50, but this is just showing you the 9 levels earnings as it goes along. This is incredible as it grows to over 2.5 million people. Now you can say, hey, will it be 2.5 million? There are card platforms out there that have over 2, 3, 4 million users already. It's not inconceivable to have those sort of numbers. And there's already 800 million people in crypto worldwide, which soon to be 1 billion, and that's growing, where the crypto space is going. And we take a look how astronomical these earnings are. But if you even had 10% of that, if you even had 250,000 people at the end of 24 months, and you weren't making, this is just 1 month alone, $2.1 million, you're making $200,000, 10% of that in December at the end of month 24. That's life-changing money of $200,000. Take a look at it as your scales. This is lifetime residuals. Take just 10% of these numbers. Now, if we stopped there at month 24, if we stopped at month 24 and we never added a single person to this community again, you and your team had 2.5 million people, and that was it. But that everyone carried on spending just $200 a month. From ongoing, there we go. You can see there month 12, just from their spend commission, $300,000 a month. If I was earning $300,000 a month from spending commission, no one extra was added, no more card sales from month 24, and I was making $300,000 residual for lifestyle expenses on my card, I've created a side business which is now a lifetime changing business for me, simply because I decided to take action and share. I mean, this is over 24 months, you have $6.4 million, spend commissions close to $1 million, a total in 24 months of $7.3 million. That was I've only referred ever 24 people. 1 person a month in 24 months, and I only ever referred 24 people. I'm already on 55 now, but I only ever did 1 person. This shows you the power of scaling and duplication as a paid team size, and it's something really everyone should take a look at and start. And that starts with your activity in terms of inviting to these calls, which are the same time every Tuesday that we do. It's simple, it's powerful. Duplication creates that compounding growth, and you are always protected with that 9-level commission. You get that commission instantly. It's on the decentralized blockchain. As the crypto makes that payment, the payment runs 9 levels, and you get all that commission and that earning. Start small, stay consistent with that monthly, and you can start creating yourself a really, really awesome business. We do have an FAQ website for details to help you with Apple Pay and Google Pay setup. We've got some great info sites. There's a ton of questions that you can help get answered on the FAQs here of our Vault27 info page. Thousands of commonly asked questions are answered here. If you want to go through this, Bruce, maybe just pop this in the chat box. I'll pop it now when I hand over back to Bruce. But you could go through that, and hopefully we'll see you as part of our community, and hope to see you on next week's call. But before we end, I just want to bring in Bruce for him to discuss his vision, why he started Vault27, where he sees it going for the next 6 months, his story behind him getting involved in terms of bringing this crypto card solution globally. And I'm going to hand over to Bruce. Thanks very much, Bruce.
Thank you very much, Brendan, and good evening to everyone, or good morning wherever you are in the world. Great to have you, and it's great for me to be here today. My name is Bruce. I'm from South Africa originally. I live in Belfast, Northern Ireland, or just outside Belfast. And I have a couple of tech businesses, and we also build many of these network marketing platforms. So we have a company called Meishi, and with network marketing, people always wanted to pay in crypto and get paid out in crypto. So eventually I heard crypto so much, I think this was about 12 years ago, And we have such a big team of good developers, and we built our own exchange. We actually built some trading bots in the beginning. We got used to crypto, and about 4 or 5 years ago, we launched Vault27, a crypto exchange. And I love crypto. I do everything in crypto. I pay all my salaries, all employees, we pay in crypto. And soon we noticed a problem because a lot of the tax men in different jurisdictions in the world, they were catching on that people were using crypto more. They're trying to find various ways of taxing everyone all over the world. And the only way to spend your crypto was to move it to your bank account. As soon as it hits your bank account, you get flagged. There's capital gains taxes, all different types of tax depending on where you are in the world. And it always was very interesting for me. And we were very interested in off-ramping, better ways to spend your crypto without moving to your bank account. So we started playing with crypto cards. We, like Brendan said, I've tried all of them. I've got a whole drawer on my left-hand side here full of crypto cards. Brendan even sent me a new one the other day. I actually told him I've tested it already. It wasn't that great. So yeah, it's a huge problem is how to spend your crypto. Now, a lot of people are in different network marketing opportunities. Dial one, people are trading, they're making big profits. They're too scared to move it to their bank accounts. Now we have Vault27. You can move $1 million into your card and you can spend it without having to move it to your bank account. So that was the biggest problem that we were trying to solve. And like I said, I tested all of them. None of them were great. I could never sit in my car outside a shop, take my phone, load crypto, get out my car and go spend it. So that's what was one of the biggest things that we wanted to solve. With Vault27, like Brendan said, you can actually stand in a queue. You can send yourself crypto, takes a couple seconds to show. You can instantly load it to your card. When you get to the front of the queue, you can pay. So it is that easy. So without the 9-level referral plan, it is a really unique and great product that works very well. How it works is we have 22 different bins. So those of you, I know always talk about these terms. A lot of people WhatsApp me that don't know what a bin is. So a bin is basically a issuing bank. The reason why we have so many of them, you guys are registering for these cards in different countries. Depending on where you register and KYC from, that is the actual bin and the actual card that gets issued to you. They all have different limits and different functionalities. So yeah, we have 22 bins. Depending on where you are in the world, you will get a certain bin. You probably won't even know that it's different between the UK bin or South African bin. So that's how it works. And in that way, we can issue these cards to any country in the world, except for sanctioned countries. Obviously, Russia, Ukraine, Syria, Afghanistan, the usual suspects. So we cannot issue cards in. It's not just us. Any normal fiat card or crypto card that uses Visa or Mastercard, they would have to play by the same rules. So they are available in the US and Canada. I know a lot of the other crypto cards out there that cannot issue in US and Canada, but we have no issues or working perfectly there. Just one thing I wanted to add, I saw a couple of questions, is gas stations. Issuing banks generally don't like gas stations because there are chargebacks. And there are MCC codes that are not accepted, like gambling, OnlyFans. You guys might laugh, a lot of people trying to pay for OnlyFans. But those are MCC codes that we have blocked in our software. So gas stations on my side all working perfectly. Some other gas stations you can't pay at the pump, you need to walk inside and pay. It should work. In South Africa, I know a lot of people cannot pay at a gas station, but we have a new card coming out soon, and that will work. We've already tested it. Our developers and a couple other friends of mine in South Africa are using them at gas stations, working perfectly. So we solved that issue. And like Brendan said, Joe, we want the best crypto card out there. And although the product is so good, I must thank Brendan and his team for the 9-level referral plan. Although I think I'm the expert in building referral plans, Brendan and them have done it a lot bigger and better than me. They've made millions in various other network marketing opportunities. So I do appreciate their feedback, and they designed the 9-level plan, and I'm actually quite amazed by how well it works. I do a lot of these presentations with Brendan. Every time he shares his screen, he's got hundreds of dollars. So, and it is that easy. And it's a product that sells itself. It's not like some of my other products where you really need to go out and sell it and get people on a big screen and do presentations. Sometimes they don't understand that this is a real easy product that works. And with regards to payouts, we've built many of these payout systems. Never, ever has there been a system where you can actually click one button, as Brendan showed you, request a withdrawal. Usually it goes into a queue on the admin side. The admin has to accept it. Usually you've only got until the 7th of the month or the halfway through the month to make a withdrawal. It takes a couple of days. Yeah, you can make a withdrawal straight onto your card, walk into a shop and spend. Brendan showed you in 1 minute. It's amazing. And no limits. A lot of them, you have to have a minimum of $50 to make a withdrawal, or $100. I've seen some of them $500. Yeah, if you have $1, you can make a withdrawal and go spend your $1, if you can find anything that costs $1 these days. But yeah, if you like what you've seen, chat to the person that invited you to this webinar. They will show you what to do. They'll have a referral link. And it's so easy to get started. It takes a couple of minutes to pay. Once you pay, get in, you can issue yourself a card. You'll get your $50 on there straight away and go test it. That is the best thing before you start inviting your own networks. Go test it yourself. Go buy a loaf of sourdough or go buy a cappuccino at your local coffee shop. Maybe test it at your gas station as well. We'd love you to test it, and we'd love your feedback. So yeah, thank you very much, Brendan, for having me on this call, and I hope to see you guys soon. And just one other thing, there were quite a few questions about recordings and all of that. Join our Telegram group. We have one on WhatsApp, and we have a Telegram group as well. All the information, all the recordings, all the new features that are coming out are there. One other thing, we are building an off-ramping feature. Although a lot of people earning the commissions, you're getting your commissions through the Vault27 wallet. At the moment, there is only one flow onto the card and spend the card. But we know that people do need fiat currency, maybe to pay a stop order or a debit order for their car, or they do need some fiat currency. So we have an off-ramping feature coming soon. We are busy working on integrating that, and also a physical card. We'll probably launch the plastic card first, and then we'll have all the fancy metal cards and all of that as well, which will be a lot more expensive. But a plastic physical card, that physical card can be linked to to your Apple Wallet or Google Wallet, and there you can withdraw cash. I travel quite a bit. You can ask Brendan whenever he talks to me. I'm in a different country. I have a lot of meetings with banks and partners. And there's only one country in the world where I need cash, and it is Montenegro, where I have a second residence. Montenegro, if you go to bookings.com or book any accommodation or rent a car, they always want cash. No one takes a transfer or card payment. So there is a place. I know in Africa, Central Africa, they need a physical card. So we do understand. We are pro-digital. We love digital products. All my other businesses, we push digital. We don't want printing. We don't want anything shipped. But there is a place for a plastic card, and that is coming very soon. We are busy working on those two things at the moment. Other cryptocurrencies, I see a lot of questions. We cannot accept Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not decentralized. So we are not doing Bitcoin. We are going to add USDT BEP20, so Binance Smart Chain Next, because that can be integrated with your one wallet concept. So as Brendan showed you, you have one wallet. That wallet, you can send USDT ERC20, you can send USDC ERC20, you can send all your Apertum blockchains, your Apertum coins, your wrapped USDT on the Apertum blockchain, your wrapped Apertum on the Apertum blockchain, and Apertum itself. And we'll add USDT BEP20. We'll add that soon. That's quite easy to do. Tron will be at a later stage. Tron, everyone would need a second wallet address for Tron. It works slightly different to the other cryptocurrencies. So all of that is coming soon. We are actually working on that at the moment. I've actually paid for our developers. They are away at quite a nice retreat in South Africa on a wine farm. So I have all the developers there brainstorming. We had a 4-hour meeting today with them. All new features. We actually have a list of, I think, about 25 new features. And these features are coming from you guys. Brendan has a lot of input. All the other network marketers are giving us ideas. So we've put them all on a list. We have prioritized them from most important to least important, and we are working on those. The devs are all together for this whole week. I think they are brine right now, or barbecuing right now as we speak. So, yeah, we are trying hard to have the best crypto app out there. I think we've got the best referral plan. We need to keep on integrating, keep on innovating, and keep on keeping ahead of the pack. So thank you very much. Have a great evening or great morning wherever you are. Thank you.
Thanks, Bruce. Yeah, just to end there, guys. So Bruce hasn't got a timeline yet on the physical plastic cards. It's coming soon, hopefully. As soon as it's there, we will obviously share that information. I've posted 2 links in the chat. One is the support button, Meshi Connect. If people have got issues with balance or they had a random weird payment issue when they were, obviously, we've spoken about the gas stations and there will be updates soon for that. You'll have to be issued a new virtual card for people that will want to get, obviously, that. Wait for that virtual card just to come out. It actually is available. We just don't have it available on Apple and Google Pay. So we're waiting for, we don't want to release a card that half works on only half the mobile devices.
I can just add to that. Sorry. Sorry, Brendan. So the gas station issue in South Africa, it's not an issue. Most crypto cards don't work at gas stations.
There's no debit cards working at all. Yeah, none of them are working.
We want it to work, so it's actually working with Google Pay. We're just waiting for Apple Pay activation. They say early June, which we're almost there. So that will be available. We also building in functionality. You can have 2 cards, so you can have 2 different cards. So 2 of those different bins available. So when a new one comes out, we can just issue you a new card, and you can add both of them to your Apple Pay, Google Pay, and you can also from your wallet, you can choose which one you want to top up. So that is coming soon.
Cool. Yeah. So guys, that Meshi Connect Pro help, go there, log a support ticket on Vault27 Pro card. If you've got an issue with a balance or something from a balance from a last card or something, you've got a query around that, they will keep in communication. The support will always keep you updated communication around that. Remember, these calls are for marketing calls, for new information, to grow the community and go forward there. As you heard with Bruce, there's a 25 wish list of exciting things that the dev team are going to be bringing forward. We're always here to communicate. And if you've had some weird thing outside of a petrol station direct, and also in the meanwhile, while we're waiting for June, you could go inside, what Bruce says, you could go inside to the cache and use that machine. I've used the machine inside and I can pay for my petrol inside if I'm wanting to not be at the pump. And it's actually a general issue. It's not a Vault27 issue at the petrol pump. And it's been a problem for a few months now at the pump directly. So you can just go inside to the cashier for otherwise the card works everywhere else. I don't think I've had any problem anywhere else with using my card online or with anything, with any other expenses really with tapping. If you do happen to find a weird one, we're always available. Drop a support question so we can just take a look at the receipt and see what that error was. But we're not aware of anyone other than just that specific issue. People have asked really, Bruce, around if they're using their referral link and they haven't bought a card yet, where do their commissions sit? I think you could log into Vault27 and you could see your commissions tally earning, or just clarify that, Bruce, if I'm not sure. If they can't see it, we must maybe just look at that. People are saying they're not sure where their commissions are if they're using their referral link, but they haven't paid their $160 yet for their own card. Where can they see the amounts that are tallying up?
Yes. So it's a bit of a tricky one. It's actually also on our list. So a lot of people did not have, so originally we used to charge $200. We've reduced it to $160. A lot of people do not have that, and they still wanted to refer and build up the commission. So we've moved the referral link to the registration page. So you can register, and before you pay, you can get your referral link. You can send it out to your network, build up hundreds or thousands of dollars, but you can only access it at the moment. We are working on it. So you have to pay your $160 to get in. Once you get in, you'll see your balance there, and then you can move it your card and start spending as usual. But you cannot see it at the moment, Brendan, from the...
Okay, but it is there, so people mustn't worry that they haven't lost. If you've accrued, like say you saw me there, if you've got $290 worth of commission, to see that commission, you just have to pay your 160, and then you can load your card with $290.
Yes.
That's what they're working on, to say that and I think what the community is asking, if they could take that 290 and try and link it to pay for their 160 card. And that's on the to-do list, guys. So in the meanwhile, if you could borrow the 160 from someone from the crypto, you can send them the 160 back with the 290, whatever, or the card. Maybe they've got a card as well. You can move the funds to them. There's all kinds of features you could do like that in the meanwhile, but it is on the to-do list, guys. And you don't worry, your commission is safe, that you are accruing. It's not lost. I know you can't see it, but it is there accruing at the moment. You just need to pay the 160, which Bruce is.
So, Brendan, we can do it manually. If you go to the help desk and ask Robert nicely, he is in charge of the help desk, and we can do it manually for you. I know that there's not too many people doing that. And we do have a peer-to-peer function, which is new. So once you get in, let's say you've accrued $500, if you have borrowed someone, as Brendan mentioned, you can actually send from your wallet to their wallet, cost just 1%, that's all. So we do have a peer-to-peer. It must be from the Vault27 card app to another Vault27 card app. And it's quite quick, takes 1 second.
Yeah, and Bruce, someone's asking, is there a possibility of Vault27 to be re-centralized in the near future? Everything is now bulletproof, guys, is what we have, with obviously the drinking the license there, Bruce, and obviously with how we're doing it with the KYC. So people want to know the KYC is encrypted and kept internally with Vault27.
Yes.
It's merely so we are complying with OECD compliance regulations in terms of just keeping that record there. We do not share it with any banks, any governments, any jurisdictions whatsoever. So you are still complete financial privacy. We just do it there. So in case we are asked, are we doing a KYC, and they could see, they have to issue a red notice. For example, Interpol have to issue a red notice warrant, an arrest warrant, which is basically they suspect you of trafficking weapons or drugs, or you're doing terrorist activities. And that's a big international warrant for them to get access to your details. So we don't share that with anyone. Your details are still completely safe. Granted, you aren't being accused of getting an international red notice warrant, which is extremely rare and tough to get. So it's nothing gets sent to the banks. The banks can't see your name, details, your spending at all. Nothing is shared with the banks at all. It's merely so we're complying on our side.
Yeah, I just want to add to that. I'm a huge believer in decentralized. I hate the banks. For many years, I've been fighting no KYC because I believe that's how the world should be. It shouldn't be certain families and banks controlling your money. So we kept it no KYC as long as we could. So at the moment, we do KYC. We keep it internally. And we have 22 bins. So we could have any one of these 22 banks that might do a random spot check. They might ask for Brendan's ID and selfie, and we'd have to comply with that. But that's how there is a huge clampdown on no KYC. You've probably seen a lot of them. 90% of them are closed already. The other 10% are busy closing down. They all have to change their processes. So I've been fighting for privacy and decentralization for many years. So we're not sharing all your KYC directly, only if asked, which is according to our crypto license and rules from Costa Rica.
Perfect. Thanks, guys. And yes, it is the same call next week. Bruce and I will be on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central European time, whatever the time you came on, we'll do the same call. We will share it in the Telegram group. We will share it in the WhatsApp group. We do have 2 groups. Get back to the person that invited you, get the referral link, get yourself your own Vault27 card, start that strategy, inviting at least one person a month, and you could build a great residual income and side business. Thanks very much, Bruce, for your time. I'm going to end the call, and we'll be on again next week. Cheers, everybody. Thank you. Goodbye.